What's up? Just your boy Tad Data. And we're about to go in my live. YouTube had kicked me off. YouTube had kicked me. But I'm here. And sorry about the last stream. YouTube kicked me off. But eventually I got captured and I got kidnapped in the story. And welcome to The Cures in the Code. There's also going to be a slight book. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reach some of the characters that was there in the story. I know the story was very fast paced and very fast moving. But you can watch it again. I'll upload it. But I woke up and I found myself in a looks like what is to be some kind of container, or I'm not sure what it is. When I listen to the walls, sometimes I hear something that sounds like water, so it sounds like I'm on a ship. Sometimes I hear wind, it sounds like I'm in the air. Sometimes I hear footsteps, it sounds like I'm underground. So I don't know exactly where I'm at. But at the end of the story, I got hit with a dart. But now we're about to go in. So we're gonna start really quick with an ad, and we're finna start recording. The Cure is in the Code. Chapter 1. Understanding the Code. In order to understand the code, you will need to understand a basic concept of mathematics and patterns. It is a basic concept of an algorithm. An algorithm is a recognizable mathematical pattern, or a mathematical pattern that can be detected. And that will be my basic explanation in what is an algorithm. To understand this is to understand the code. It is the code of which everything is constructed, but is most recognizable in the flow of data. Now, the perfect way to recognize An algorithm, from my basic understanding, is that you will have to go to nature. Like a school of fish that all works together. Each fish is similar in body type, so therefore their mechanics is similar. If another type of fish wish to join a school of other fish, their mechanics will have to be comfortable enough for a longer period of time in order to keep up. Now, when you see a school of fish, it looks like one giant creature. As you begin to go closer, you begin to see fish. It is the same concept of which your computer screen, your TV, your LCD is made of. It is basically a bunch of tiny particles that is so woven and connected that it looks like one photo or one picture. Now understand the construction of nature is to be able to detect the patterns or algorithms or codes of which life can be noticed. To understand the code, one must understand his own algorithm. To the way you blink, it's a pattern. Your heartbeat is a pattern. Your walking footsteps, the way they measured the pressure, it's all a algorithmic pattern. Now, knowing this about yourself and knowing this about nature, the next step is to understand it in technology. Understanding an algorithm in technology is basically a simple concept. Technology is built up of different patterns, and each pattern can be detected. And every time you detect a pattern, you can mimic the pattern You can go faster than the pattern, go slower, or whichever way you might see fit. Now, once you understand this, basically, you should be able to understand the code and what the code is. Every letter, every alphabet, every movement, every sound can all be recorded. And anything that can be recorded is part of a code. Now the next step is to apply this to your life to help you to move forward. Now everybody's algorithm is different and everybody's intakes of information is different. So what brings me joy will not bring you joy. What floats my boat will not float yours. But it is good to share my patterns. But to make my patterns your pattern, the chances of it working out for you is probably not a good chance. Many of the people in the community and around the country like to take their success stories and write books about them and write movies about them. And they charge people based on the information that they themselves use to get successful. But if one understands the algorithm and one understands the code, you would know that their code may not work on you. My opinion, it's probably not going to work. Although expiration is always a good thing to show, but it's not something you want to sell in a book. Or maybe I wouldn't. Understanding the code it can set you off on a journey to understanding life and understanding yourself. But how to implement your own personal code is something only you can do. So it's very important that you study yourself just as much as you study nature and everything else. Now, what this got to do with us and how we should move forward in the future, it's very important. It is the basic concept of which different mathematical patterns moving together to form a single pattern. It is very difficult with swimming in a school of fish in a circular motion. For one fish or a random group of fish to start turning in the opposite direction. The chances of them getting all other fish to swim that direction, to me, is very slim. But in the algorithmic movement, if a group of fish, while swimming counterclockwise than the actual school of fish, simultaneously start swimming the opposite direction, they have more of a chance of getting the whole entire school of fish to swim the opposite direction. So with this lesson, if you fully understand this, this is something that we as a nation of people have to have a basic understanding of. Anything that's random does not play in our favor. Anything that's random can have a life of its own. Now, moving with the code is something that cannot be avoided. Anything that ever happened in this world, universe, or in history was done with the code. Now, us as a people, we don't have a natural code. It is something from which life gives you from birth. But we are born trying to adapt to someone else's code. And no matter what we do, as long as we stay on their code, we will always stay in the same position. As the school of tuna swims in a circular motion, if a group of catfish or a group of tropical fish come and try to swim as tuna fish swims naturally, the only way they can be apart and make it is to change its mechanics and the way it operates and change its natural algorithm to fit another school of fish algorithm. This will be the basic concept of the code. And anybody that speaks different of and do not speak of this code, either they are miseducated or they're not your friend. So any random activity or any random algorithm that don't go. Let me stop that. That's the hell is a random algorithm. That doesn't make mathematical sense. Give me 1 second. Let me delete that. We'll just leave that right there, okay? And with that being said, we have a lot of work to do. And there's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually very fun and uplifting if that's the type of person you are. Now, chapter 2. Recognizing the algorithm. Nope. Recognizing code. In order to recognize the code, one have to become sort of as a nosy detective looking for information. It might make you seem odd and suspicious to others, and no one will understand your reasoning. And no one will understand your concepts, your constructs, and sometimes no one will understand what you're talking about. So therefore, you have to move in a way that is less detected. There is no way you can go 100% undetected. Now, many of our people are afraid. Afraid. And many of our people are afraid to admit that they are afraid. So a good code to try to understand is why are our people afraid to take a step towards our goal. In order to understand that, you have to go to where the people are. You have to be a part of the culture. And if you can understand what the people are afraid of, it is very easy to control them. Now, there is no such thing as 100% control. But control is still a thing 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 that is unwanted. Now, every culture and creature has something that it is afraid of. And in our culture, whatever it is that you are afraid of, we have to face it. And many of us are not ready. And many of us would never be ready. Many of us are overly prepared. Many of us. But being in a culture where people are afraid to face their fears, Ones who are ready to face their fears stand out and sometimes become victims or villains. But to understand the code for which the culture goes by, it is a process to be able to control their fear. Now with the simple understanding of the code and having no fear, you will simply understand if you understand that you really have no problems. Because there is a solution sitting right there for everything. It's the code. Now to recognize the code is to simply recognize the patterns of which a society is constructed. For example, once a year, all the car companies come out with one single car. Now, if I have a car company and I come out with 2 cars a year, I am simply disrupting their corporation pattern. Either they're going to have to catch up or they're going to have to find something else to do. Another example. When we buy a car, it does not come with the car seat for a child. It does not come with sunglasses for your eyes. And the visor never works. If I was to come out with the car and I was to give out children car seats with my car, that simple concept will now disrupt the car industry's pattern. By the time the other cars catch up and Ford comes out with its own car seat, I would then come out with a whole jumpsuit. So you will not only buy my car that comes out twice a year, it will come with a car seat, a hat, windbreaker, and some shoes to match, and also a little hat for the little one in a car seat. So being able to move faster than the normal pattern which things or industries run, you don't need to be bigger or have more money. You simply just need to understand the algorithm of that industry and disrupt it. It is not that hard. The situation that we in is a math problem, a numbers game. And anybody else that doesn't know this or doesn't speak of this, they are simply misinformed, or they're not your friend. Example. So by the time the other car companies catch up, and they are now doing 2 cars in a car seat, we're not only giving out the sunglasses, the jumpsuit, the small jumpsuit for the one in the back, car seat. We will be able to give $5,000 on a down payment of a house, $5,000 for tuition, and now the competitor car companies is going to have to change their pattern or their code, because they all go by the same code. Every industry, whether it is a competitor of another company, they all agree and go by the same code. This whole entire country is ran on a code, and this code does not apply to you. But you are so caught up in the code that anytime somebody comes along and say, hey, let's start our own code, immediately he becomes an enemy. If you are still reading, or if you are still viewing, by this time you should be able to understand the overall message and the overall goal of which the purpose of the code. So as long as you go by the code of a creature that's not you, you lose. Any random success story is a failure. Any random victories is a failure. If it's not done but with using the code, then it is not complete. Okay. What up, what up, what up? Peace to the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. Who that? I am you. I need your fat. You need a jumpsuit. You need the jumpsuit that come with my guy, huh? You said it's, man, I'm supposed to be captured, man. I'm supposed to be captured. I'm kidnapped. I'm a victim. I'm a kidnapped victim, man. So they got me in this nightgown and shit. This whatever the hell this robe. It's actually a little robe I got from Tokyo and shit. It's pretty cool, but it makes me look like some kind of patient. And with that bed back there, y'all already know I'm not touching that bed. I don't sleep on that. You know what I'm saying? My room is next door. You know what I'm saying? My room is next door, fam. I'm not touching that bed. Prisoner. Well, I'm not actually. I don't know where I'm at. So, and the technology here. Let me show off my supercomputer, because I do have there is a supercomputer in here, and this is what I'm working on. I'm working on a supercomputer. So, let me show the chat on my supercomputer. So this is what I'm looking at on my supercomputer. So that's what I'm trying to do. Oops. And I'm trying to learn. So I'm trying to reach, some of the characters that's in the movie thing. So, because I want to try to have them on a show. and I want to see if they can play their characters, because we got a cartoon coming out, and so we're going to need characters and be able to write scripts and things like that. So it is also a practice. But YouTube shut it off. YouTube shut it off. YouTube just killed it right in the middle, man. They just killed it. But I'm going to upload it so you can see how I got here. You can see how I led up here. And I'm trying to contact, you know, some of the people. But let me see if I can see that. But yeah, so also, man, this software, it does not understand my voice. It chopped up my voice very bad. And then Tribe Up is not getting any notifications whatsoever. So that's weird. But peace to the chat. Who we got? We got Aboriginal TV 1 in there. We got Aboriginal TV in there. We got Serious Killmonger up in there. Oh, we got Miss Mohawk up in there. What's up, Miss Mohawk? Who else we got? We over there, Chief Holiday channel, because they didn't give out any notifications for Tribe Up. So I decided to see if I can run 2 channels to see if they at least give one, you know, to one of them. But who that? Who that? Aboriginal TV 1. You see my supercomputer, fam? I figured y'all might like that. Check it out. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna show you my supercomputer. Check it out. What up, what up, what up? So I am you like my little supercomputer. She said, Ty, you full of it. Man, I got a whole lot of it. But I'm ready to do it, man. I'm ready to do it. But peace to the chat. Chief, you coming on? Where Chief at? I don't know if Chief coming on. Huh? Oh, no, it's not a real computer, fam. No. Oh. Did that look that real, fam? Hold on, let me slow. Did that look that real? No, that didn't look that. Yeah, it's not a real computer, fam. See, I can't see what y'all see like that. But if it looked that damn real, that was dope. It looked that real? Damn. No, that's not. Somebody said that shit dope, bro. Well, it's some technology in this room, and I'm trying to use the Lakeisha network, and I'm trying to, you know, I basically, you know, I go through these little emotional rants because I've been kidnapped, and so I talk to the computer because I'm here by myself, so I don't have nothing, you know, I don't have no friends, I don't have nobody to talk to, and so I'm sitting here and I'm talking to the supercomputer. I figured out how to work YouTube or try to go live on YouTube, but I can't tell if I'm live because I can't see the chat or I can't see YouTube. I just figured out a way to try to go live, so I don't know if it's real or not. So my character is, you'll see me some days I'm happy and I'm like, I'm all positive, and then some days I'm like paranoid, like, man, I can't stand these people, they coming to get us, everybody needs to go, man, we need to fight, we need to break heads, so I go through a bunch of different emotional stages, because I'm alone. It said I've been waiting since 1991 for that type. You see that? That's the type of stuff that's in my head. That's the type of technology that I'm on. I'm gonna show it again. I didn't know it was gonna be that dope, but I can show you again. And let me see. I can show you again how it looked, and I can get out the frame if you want me to. You can check it out here. I'll get out the frame, and you can check it out. Yeah, but that's the type of technology I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm trapped in this place. But I think Chief might be coming on, man. What time is it, man? It's like 12 o'clock. But I gotta see what this speech thing did to my text. They totally just Thank you. We're gonna be going in. Thank you. We're gonna be going in a lot more. We're gonna be going in. You know, but these gonna be my little after hours. I'm trying to set it up for the people on their TV. Because I know a lot of people on their devices, and most people, they totally miss the people that has TVs in their house, and we hollering and screaming on the screen. You gotta understand that you're in people's living room, you're in people's basement. Some people, you're in some people's houses, so you all hollering and screaming, talking about who you gonna shoot and who you gonna knock out. It's like chill the fuck out, man. Like you actually on TV, like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like you were like for real on TV, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Have some goddamn, But hold on, let me see the other chat. I can't see the other chat. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so who we got? Chief, you coming on next? Yeah, Chief might be going in next. We got Carl Victoria out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to check out 2 chats, so forgive me if I missed you. But we finna go in, man. I hope everybody ready, man. Y'all know we out here. We not playing. You know what I'm saying? So most people already signed up. But if you're not, man, get yourself signed up for the 5,000 League, man. We out here. For real. For real, for real. I'm gonna go ahead and upload the video. I don't know if Chief coming on. YouTube slash me, man. That's messed up, man. I was supposed to come in. It was supposed to be a story. And it was leading up to how I got kidnapped. So I know it sounds kind of weird. I just came on looking like a fucking mental patient. But it was a story, and it was explaining to you how I got kidnapped and what happened and how everything took place. And when I woke up, I was here. Say we're gonna. Oh, you going in? Okay, yeah. So I guess he want to go in on R. Kelly. Send me some artwork, fam. What happened to R. Kelly? R. Kelly, what's wrong with R. Kelly? What do you do? Man, why they messing with R. Kelly again? What do you do? Man, R. Kelly ain't did shit nobody else ain't ever done. Now don't tell me he did some messed up shit, but I don't know what he did. And I ain't talking about like me. I'm talking about them rich people. They done all that shit. Ooh. Okay, I take that back. I take that back. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was messing with some kids. So I take that back. But I do know all them pedophiles. They out there. They out there. So, but that ain't what we do. So I guess Chief Holiday will be back going in on R. Kelly. James Gilmore, what's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. What I'm talking about. Well, the show's over. The show's done. You know what I'm saying? The show's over. I was writing a book. Oh, how to join the 5,000 Elite? Go to 5000elite.com. Check us out there. If you don't want to join now, at least go request for more information, and I can send you to our YouTube site where you can. We got hours and hours of context. I'm breaking down everything. I'm breaking down the structure. I'm breaking down everything. So you can go. So if you already know what's going on, then you can just sign straight up. If not, just go and request for more information. So that way we know you're interested. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you some information. You can go through the information, and that you can be caught up. You can you know what I'm saying, you can get caught up. But I'm gonna try to have a nice little 24-hour just straight 5,000 lead 24 hours, so that way people can be caught up, and it won't be like some shit that came out the blue, because we've been here for almost 3 years now, or 2 years now, whatever math you want to use. We've been here for a while. It's just when people come in, they come in, hearing about the new stuff, and they never really know the old stuff. So, but yeah, definitely get yourself on there. We got a lot going on. Let me see. So yeah, y'all get ready. Chief Holiday coming up next. Say Captain Cyber. I am you out there. I am you. You like that shit. I know I am you like that shit. I am you is a survivalist, y'all. He's our survivalist. He's gonna show us how to do one hand push-ups and eat like porky beans and shit. For like in the wilderness. He gonna show us how to make chop down a tree and make a house and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's a survivalist. So I'm anxious to see what's gonna come out this guy. I'm anxious to see what's gonna but in the future, when it's his time. When it's his time and it's his turn, I'm anxious to see. But he's sort of like a nerd like me a little bit. He into computers and technology and stuff like that. So we get along, and sometimes we bump heads because we computer heads. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Peace to the chat, man. I'm gonna try to hit you up tomorrow so we can figure out your little situation with your missing email. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get going. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We got to get going. Hey, y'all want to see my room? Y'all want to see my room? Cause this ain't my room. This is a room that I go in to mess with that computer. So my room is actually a little bit different. As y'all can see behind me, I don't know if y'all can see behind me, but next door, if you look out that window, you will be able to see my room where I actually live at. That's right there. If y'all can see that right there, that's my room next door. So it's a pretty nice little room. I built it. It's pretty nice. Well, not from scratch, but I hooked it up. It's a pretty nice room. Y'all want to check it out? The lifeologist and the behaviorist. Catch water out of air and shit. That's nonetheless. Make the. I mean, I'm not touching that bed, man. I think somebody died in there, man. I'm gonna show you my room, man. Let me bring up my room real quick so I can show y'all my room, man. I'm not touching that. You know, yo, I'm not touching that bed, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I dust off this old computer. I mean, this dope computer, fired it up. You know, I'm every now and then I mess around with some of the little stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? Some of this little stuff over here, I mess around with some of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out the Lakeisha network. You know what I'm saying? Some of the little stuff. I mess with some of that, but I'm not touching that bed. Fuck that. Fuck that. But let me show y'all my room since we live. But this is actually because this show is actually going to move on our private network. So it's going to be private. So only you guys going to be able to see it live. And then the Chief Holiday channel and the Tribe Up channel is going to get the edited version, because I got to come and I got to edit it, and then I got to see how this thing chopped up my words and shit. Because this, oh, matter of fact, hold on one second. Let me go ahead and copy this real quick, because this thing messed up my words. And so I'm gonna have to find a better program, because I mean it's nice, and it forces me to try to talk more proper, otherwise it doesn't understand. Let me see, where's my what I got, what I'm looking for. Office. We ain't got no Microsoft Office. There we go. Oh damn, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, we're gonna put Word. Hold on one second. Let me get my. I want to. Matter of fact, I need to see how much is that. Is that even 2 paragraphs? One, 2. Oh, that's like 2 pages and something. So it's like, yeah, like 2.5 pages. The first 2 chapters. Okay, so we good. So now, so now we're not only doing shows, we're writing books, and so it's a little bit different. So Chief, I don't know how you gonna pull that off, cause I don't know how Chief gonna pull that off, but it makes your shows kind of boring a little bit. But if you're talking about something good, we're good. So let me go back to the chat. Supercomputer. Man, you can't mess with that computer, man. That supercomputer, man. You know nothing about that, man. They ain't like my supercomputer. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You see? No, man. It don't use Bing, man. It use Bruno. It use Bruno. Leveling up. Yeah. It use Bruno. So check out Bruno. That's gonna be our browser. Bruno. You're gonna be able to go to deep web, and you're gonna be able to go to other web. So that's what the supercomputer uses. The supercomputer uses Bruno. That's the browser. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm not talking about shit. Did y'all want to see my room? Or we can see it next time. Y'all can see my room next time. But hopefully I can reach some of the characters out there and try to find out where everybody's at. You know, the last I checked, the year was 2052. You know, a cyber attack broke out, and you know, I pretty much gave up, and I got captured, and now I'm here. I woke up here, and I don't even know what year it is. But the last I remember, I was It was 2052. So I believe that would have made me 52. So I was 52 years old. So I'm actually older character. And into your supercomputer. Nah, Bing is garbage, man. Bing is garbage, man. Like, why you think Bing, man? That's gotta be the garbage and shit. But I guess we got Bruno though. See, he like my supercomputer. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man, because I see my levels is going in and out like super crazy. I'm on a new computer, by the way. Here's another supercomputer, by the way. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna show that here because I'm trapped. I'm not supposed to have computers and shit here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show that next time. So peace. Chief Holiday might be coming up next. Let's see what we got going on coming up next for you. Here we go.
Pay 2 Watch Tape relatives. Want to give a big shout out to Original Tribal Wear. Big shout out to Mohawk. Make sure you guys are out there supporting. Make sure you go visit the website. Make sure you're rocking your feathers and your Aboriginal shirts. Got hats, hoodies, everything you need, man. We say we're original out here, so let's support originals out here. And next time I see you guys in the street, hopefully you'll be wearing feathers too. But shout out to Miss Mohawk, the sis. Get that shirt. Feathers, you want them feathers. Headbands, hoodies, you want it all, man. The website again is Original Tribal Wear. Original Tribal Wear. Make sure y'all guys are support. Love you guys. Feathers up, tribe up, wise up, rise up.
This your boy Ty Data. Y'all can't fool me or trick me. Yeah. I know what's in there. I know what's there.
Excuse me if I don't greet you. I'm sorry I wanna fight you, but I'm guided by a spirit that naturally don't like you. I can try to pretend it, or I can even hide it, but the code that's inside it, it be suicide guided. The code, the answers in the code, and they shit that they teaching y'all is void, and it's I can come here so I can reverse engineer it. conjuring up the spirit so the ancestors hear it. They best to pray to Lucy. You don't reach that 5,000. Time should be ticking to you scoured face cowards. I'm too dilute to curse and too dilute to test. We dance on your priest and put to rest to your best. They walking around arrogant, thinking they knowing who we are. Yeah, ni wei tong pu tong hua ma. To the sound of the chop, look into your future and see where you die. Yeah, me go and say Shema. The code, the cure is in the code. The code, cause the time is good as gold. The code, can I tell them about the code? The code, cause the time is good as gold. The code, cause the cure is in the code. The code, the time is good as gold. Humanoid prototypes skewing through your day. It's time to do away with the circus Olay. Me laugh and me joke, never do me play. Judge what me do and ignore what me say. We armed to the teeth, and that's 100% delivered unexpected, like a present to a peasant. Even though you got it, never will you get it, cause we talking in code and we laughing embedded. The code, while you searching for your soul, and it's right there in front of you and nobody knows. But who am I to judge? Or who am I to teach? We driving up elite as we delete the feed. You hate me with your guts and I love you with my beat. As peaceful as I come, there's a madman in me. My code, my soul is in my code. My code, cause my time is good as gold. My code, can you teach me about the code? The code, cause my time is good as gold. My code, my soul is in my code. My code, cause my time is good as gold.